it here. Grab my tablet. Hit the link I sent you. I just lost a little fuzzy ball part of the mic. Oh no. Yeah, hit the link I sent you and see if. Let me know if you hear me. I'm trying to get up my tablet too, but I misplaced my tablet. There we go. So we should be live right now. Let's see. Is there any audio? Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me on the stream. If anybody's in the stream in the chat, let me know how the audio sounds. Okay, audio's good. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if the stream stays up. I'll give you my tablet so you can use that. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you, NetNavi. Yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't reply back because the thing is not linked up. So cool. Thank you, NetNavi. Appreciate it. All right, we'll be starting here in about a minute. Yeah, I had the same problem last year where I couldn't reply back to the chat. So yeah. All right. So I'm good on the stream. Cool. Thank you. All right, you can turn it down, but with no echo. So we're ready to get started. I should have enough room to walk around here. Alrighty. Oh, sorry. My bad. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yep. Getting my. I need to get my internet links ready here. Open all in tabs. Come on. Open everything. There we go. All right. Cool. 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 Tabs are good to go. Presentation is up. Let me know if the stream happens to drop, but it should be good. Yeah. All right. We about ready to get started? 4:02. All right. Let's do it. Okay, cool. Let's get this on the road. All right. We are live. All right, cool. And there we go. All right, thanks everybody showing up. This is Banzaicon 2024. Thanks again for spending one of your first panel days with me. This is an intro to PC gaming panel. Anybody here PC gamer? All right. Hey, if you're not, no worries. If you want to learn more, that's what this panel's for. So let's get right into this. Not like that. Oh. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah, we are actually live streaming this right now. There's a little bit of a delay, so I think they're living a few minutes in the past. So thanks to all you guys for showing up, and thanks to people in the live stream. Appreciate it. A little bit about me. Now, let me know if you guys can hear me in the back too. Good back there. All right. A little bit about me. Call me Nevers, and those are a few of the games I'm into at the moment. We got some Ghost Runner 2 finals, Fortnite by Fortnite fans, Monster Hunter World, Overwatch, Call of Duty. A few of the games I'm into right now. I'm part of the One Summer Wish Guild. We've got a YouTube channel. We've got some pretty funny and cool videos out there. But I just want to give you a kind of background of who I am. And was anybody here for this panel last year? Because I've completely redone it for 2024. So we've got some new videos, some new hardware, new software, and tech is moving fast, but still, even if you buy something that's older, it can still work. And we're going to go into that too. So if you weren't here last year, cool, all new. If you were here last year, I put a lot of work into making this a brand new experience for everybody. So, all right. So we're gonna talk about the target audience. Everybody, of course, is welcome to this panel. Everybody and anybody, but sort of what I was thinking of when I was making this are different groups of people who might be interested in PC gaming. Like, if you're interested, but you never really gave it a try, so don't be nervous. Like us, you can still come give it a try, and I'm gonna help you get started with that. Console gamers? Any console gamers here? PS4, Xbox, Switch? Yeah, very cool. Yeah. I own a Switch too. I want to welcome you guys to PC gaming. You can even bring your own controllers, so it's really easy to switch over to PC gaming. You can bring your own controllers. You can have a lot of fun as well. And if you're on a budget, those people on a budget, PC gaming through the years has gotten a bit of a bad rap for being like really overly, extremely expensive, but it's not. It doesn't have to be that way. It's cheaper and more accessible than ever. And this panel is going to be very budget focused to show how you can enjoy PC gaming on a budget. So I'm a very budget focused guy. Um, that's not me throwing cash. I'm the guy catching the cash. So if you're on a budget, we're going to talk about that. I have a few kind of slides dedicated to how you can game better on PC on a budget. So why PC gaming? You can do other stuff with PC other than game. It's you get one device, you can do multiple things with it. You can do stuff like you can do live streaming, homework, schoolwork. It's a multi-purpose device, so one box does it all. Another cool thing about PC gaming is you have your choice of controls. The quintessential PC gaming control is the mouse and keyboard. That's the first thing people think of when they think of PC gaming. They think of the mouse and the keyboard. One thing I want to call attention to if you're new to PC gaming, the very large mouse pad. It's a great idea because you can aim with your arm and not your wrist. So it helps save your wrist and a lot of stress. A lot of times, people new to PC game, I made this mistake myself. You think, oh, I should be aiming with my wrist. Move the mouse to your wrist. No, you want to move with your arm when you're playing those first-person shooters. So lower your sensitivity, aim with your arm, and help your wrist last a lot longer. So controllers, of course, Xbox, PS4, Switch. I think the Switch controllers too, all supported. I left my Xbox controller in my other backpack, but you hook up with Bluetooth or wired, and it'll recognize and sync right up. Joysticks, that's an older joystick. The GIF went a little bit wonky there, but you can use any kind of like joystick, like that's a very expensive flight simulator joystick, if you want to. And of course, game boards. Those are kind of unique to PC gaming. It's sort of like the idea is that since most of the time you're only using like your left hand for like moving, WSD and a few other keys, they can make these portable boards that give you more accessibility to those keys. So they're great for games where you have a lot of spells and stuff like that. Access with your left, with your left hand. So that's the Razer, the Stroke, Orb Weaver, but there are others out there. So lots of choices. You pick the one that works best for you in your game. Mods. Mods are another reason why you want to do PC gaming. Last year in this panel, we did a video. I showed a video of fighting Simba in Monster Hunter. You can do all kinds of crazy fun mods like that, and we're going to show some pretty cool mods. You can also improve the graphics with mods. On the right, at the top is the original game. On the bottom is the original game with mods. You can tell it looks a lot better with mods. You can do stuff like even add a pause button. Some games don't have pause buttons, so these guys are like, hey, I'll add a mod that pause button. Mods are like free additions you can download and add to your games, or increase the field of vision. You can see on the top there that tree on the left. That's all you can see. You kind of got narrow, like a horse with blinders on. You can increase your FOV and see more. So stuff like that is we can do with mods. And our first video is one my brother actually made for me. Shout out to him. So Bomber Cyberpunk is a game, really cool game, like Jet. That's mods. So my brother's downloaded a lot of mods.
So much light, more lights in the stripe than your power bill. Or a match when it's right, we devour ill. They don't know how to feel. Their minds cripple, mental game bangers. Never saw losers, but we game changers. Rearrange strangers with the Rick's next mission. Bring the light to your home, electrician. I've been grinding since the basement. If you know, you know, man, you not adjacent. I'm in a league of my own. My soul speaking through poems. Both your speakers are blown for my songs. Let's get it on. I'm ready for the challenge. The academy of dark and light is all about balance. Life's never perfect. Beauty runs deeper than the surface. Album on sale, but the soul not for purchase. Birth this ill style with mild symptoms.
I thought you were made
of to the system. Warrior. Battle scar, get these bars hard. Thus became an author, not the hard part. I say, this the hard part. Restarted the lost art. Can make a smash from the mouth. I'm an all-star. Life is life. Life is priceless. Hit the light switch. You need a light switch. Like this, right?
Beat it! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Take this! I'm in a whole other league!
And one more thing. Could have emerged into bomber cycle. So very cool. But I'm kind of here for time. We're gonna keep moving. But yeah, that's just one example. Oh yeah, 2B of course. Doing Gundam style. But I'm gonna keep it here just to keep going to the next slide. Cheap games. It's easy to get games on a budget. I'm actually going to revisit this for the end of the presentation. We're going to do some internet browsing demos. Where I'm going to show you safe places, safe and reputable places to get cheap games from. So we're going to come back to this idea here of inexpensive games. But what I wanted to go talk about next are what I kind of call the 4 pillars of PC gaming. These are the 4 ways in which you're going to interact with PC gaming. In the desktop, laptop, the handheld, and the cloud pillars. So I've kind of named like pillars up, think of like holding up the house of PC gaming. On cloud, I added new to this here because I really think it's going a long way, and it's a great way to get started. So we're going to talk about each of these. We're going to have some videos and a little bit of talking, and we're going to you're going to kind of pick which one you like the best, actually. So let's start with desktop. There's no one kind of desktop video. I chose one of the this is one of the larger GPU makers, AMD, and NVIDIA is another one. They'll get their turn next. But we're just going to show off like desktop. So take a look at this, and we'll talk about what the desktop pillars like. Okay, so nope, not playing that again. So when you think PC gaming, you usually think desktop. That's what you're normally thinking. PC gaming, desktop. It's got the best upgradability because you can very modular. Like my brother For example, he started his computer back in 2012. He's got the same case, but you can swap out all the parts in and out. So it's got the most modularity, the most power. You're gonna out of all the pillars, what I call them, you're gonna get the most power out of the desktop one. Of course, the downside is that it's not portable and that it can be power hungry, especially this is a concern if you're living in an area with a high cost electricity, especially in Europe and other countries, and even some places in America. So something to keep in mind. It will keep your room warm in the winter, which is a free added bonus. You're definitely going to notice if you're running a desktop PC, your room's going to be a lot warmer in the winter and warmer in the summer, which is a bad thing. So just keep that in mind. Produces heat. Next, we're going to talk about gaming laptops, which will come a long way. This is a gaming laptop, for example. We're going to talk about that. We'll give NVIDIA a turn. Like I said, AMD and NVIDIA and Intel make graphics cards. We'll give NVIDIA a turn with the laptop videos. So this is a video about gaming laptops. Just, again, a little short advertisement. Ah, looks like it might have mic issues on the stream. Sorry about that, guys. I thought we could hear that. My bad. All right. Well, we have to keep it moving. Yeah, I'll be to get you guys a recording of this. I hope. I tested this earlier. Mic worked fine. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Maybe this is better. Can you guys any better now? All right. Well, anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. So let me know if that works better in the chat. I'll try in the next video. But so those are gaming laptops. They're very, very portable. You can hook them up to TVs. They use less power. They can be costly. For example, this this big guy here that runs about $9,000. That's an absurd example. And yes, it really is that big. And yes, it really does work. Costs about yeah, exactly. Yeah, Linus. Yeah. You don't need that. You don't need to spend that much on a gaming on a gaming on a gaming laptop. You can look for deals like this. So all of those are great entry-level gaming laptops. It's going to run you about $500 to $600. Ignore the Chromebook kind of snuck in there. I did a search and for entry-level, and that Chromebook snuck in there. You don't want a Chromebook, not for gaming. But you get something like this. This cost me $600 back in 2021. This guy right here, and I can still play Fortnite, Call of Duty, Overwatch, all my games on it. I might turn the graphics a smidge, but the point is, you don't have to spend $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 on a gaming laptop, not anymore. So they are, like I said, it's more accessible than ever before. Upgradability is not as upgradable as a desktop is. And of course, but you can upgrade some things like hard drive, RAM, and of course, watch out for heat. The heat situation in some ways has gotten a little bit worse over the years because the machines got more powerful. So definitely read your reviews about heat. Make sure you keep them elevated. Don't sit it on the couch. Sit it on something. Like this is a chill mat. The chill mat's not on because it's elevated. It keeps it up. So just a little free tip there if you do get a gaming laptop. Keep it elevated. Keep it try to keep it cool. But gaming laptops are great. I recommend them. And I promised a slide on budget. We could do a whole panel on this, obviously, but you can do PC gaming on a budget. You don't have to buy a gaming laptop or a gaming desktop. The one on the left is something I bought for $200, and it's not a gaming laptop, but I can game on it. I can play Overwatch, Call of Duty. I tested. I was going to actually review that laptop. It's a little bit weaker. I have to turn on the graphics on, but you can still game on it. So the point is, and on the right is a Dell Optiplex. You go on YouTube, look up like Optiplex gaming builds. People show you, hey, you can buy this old Optiplex off the Craigslist for 100, 150 bucks. Pop this card in it, pop this in there, build yourself a gaming PC on the cheap. So very accessible. I like the Toasty Bros for this. They are one of the channels that focus a lot on budget builds. It's very accessible. and you can do it at a low price and still have a lot of fun, even on a budget. All right, so this is the pillar, that's probably had the most growth throughout the entire. This has like shot up. We've got the Lenovo Legion Go, the Asus ROG Ally, MSI Claw, and Steam Deck are four examples of what I call the handheld PC gaming pillar. Gaming on a handheld, very similar to the Switch form factor, but you'll see you can do a lot more than the Switch with one of these devices. So we're gonna check out some of their videos, talk about them a little bit, kind of play them off against each other, and give you some ideas for later, so you can research, decide which one you want to get. So let's start off with the Lenovo Legion Go. They've had a really, really cool banger of a video here. I like this one. So, this is the Lenovo Legion Go. Came out October 31st, 2023, Halloween release of last year. A little bit on the pricier side compared to what we're going to see here coming up. The 8.8 screen is definitely beautiful. A coworker had one of these. He brought it in, showed it to all of us. It's an amazing screen, 1440p screen, 8.8 inches. The detachable controllers that you saw, they emphasize that a lot in their video. You can put in like an FPS mode. So you can use like a first-person shooters. Great device. Again, a little bit on the larger side and a pricier side, but if you're looking for something that's going to give you like an amazing screen, you're going to replicate what you're seeing on a laptop or desktop, check this one out. Do your research and check it out. You might like it. Here's another one, the Asus ROG Ally. Let's check this video out.
Meet Ally, a brand new Windows gaming handheld from ROG. The ROG Ally allows you to play all your game libraries anytime, anywhere. Manage all of your games and key mappings in one place with Armory Crate. Powered by an AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor, the ROG Ally puts the latest AAA games in the palm of your hand. A full HD 120Hz display with 500 nits of peak brightness lets beautiful graphics take center stage, even outdoors. Connect to the ROG XG Mobile for ultimate flexibility, keyboard and mouse for a classic PC gaming setup, or TV and controller gameplay. And for even more versatility, combine your Ally with other accessories from ROG. ROG Ally. All your games, anytime, anywhere.
All right, so this is the Asus ROG Ally. That came out a little earlier than the one we saw, the other one, the Lenovo Go, back in June of 2013. Important to know about the price. They recently, as I was making this, I've been working this product a month or two now. As I was making this, they recently dropped the price down to $400 completely changed the game. Because when it first came out, the price was $600. So any reviews that you read or watch on YouTube are probably going to reference that $600 price point. So this completely changes the value of it. So keep that in mind for the lower end model. I've read the $700 one. Really isn't really kind of worth it for the upgrade. A lot of people say stick with the lower end model. Screen on both of them the same 7-inch 1080p screen. Great screen. Again, buddy of mine has it. I asked him, hey, what do you think of this? He said he likes it because it's the best priced Windows handheld out there for the quality. He likes the size and the weight of it better than the Steam Deck, which we're gonna get to it most later. And we're gonna talk about how you can play all of your games on it. So that's a key point we're gonna get into later, talk about the Steam Deck. I do want to point out there's a micro SD card issue with some of the earlier models, so definitely research that. You'll probably come across it during your travels. But Asus ROG Ally, great device. We got 2 more to go. This one is the MSI Claw. So we're going to talk about this one here in a sec. Let's check out their video. Okay, so this one is unique in that it came out today. Like, it's kind of funny. I was putting this presentation together. It was like, oh, it's coming out April 1st, but I guess what's from the April Fool's joke. It actually comes out today. So there are no reviews of it out yet because obviously it comes out today. It's going to be a 7-inch screen, 1080p. They've revealed some specs. It's Intel powered. All the other ones in this space are AMD powered. So this one's unique. We'll see what happens with it. Of course, talking about the ergonomics a lot. With their whole name call, good to hold. Some of the complaints of the other devices that they can be a little bit difficult to hold. It's kind of funny the name of the claw. If anybody remembers the PSP, how we had to hold the PSP, we call it that grip. Yep, you guys in the fact that you remember the claw grip. So it's kind of funny they call it the claw. But for those of us in PSP, the claw invokes some bad memories. So, but anyway, it looks like a cool device. I'm going to check out some of the reviews. The reviews should be dropping probably this weekend or next weekend once those guys get their copies in hand. But like I said, this tech is moving so fast. And now we're going to talk about probably the big daddy of them all, the Steam Deck. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, never heard of it. Nobody's heard of the Steam Deck. It's gonna be brand new to everybody. But this is yeah, check this out. So.
With Steam Deck, we're bringing your Steam library to a new form factor, a portable gaming PC. Cramming a whole PC into this new shape leads to a lot of questions. And one of the most important is, how will my games play? Many games work great on Steam Deck, right out of the box. Some games are playable, but require some extra effort to interact with or configure. There are other games that may be great on a desktop PC, but just aren't a great experience on Deck. Players need to know which group a game falls into before they launch or purchase a title. So we've created a way to see, at a glance, how a game plays on this new device. The icons you see here represent 4 high-level compatibility ratings. What sort of experience you can expect when you play a game on your Deck? You'll see these icons on Steam when you're browsing your library or shopping for games on Deck. In the upper right, there's a section called Steam Deck Compatibility. If you click on the Learn More button, it'll take you to a detailed report about that game, including a breakdown of what you can expect when running it on Deck. PC gaming has never been one size fits all. We know players will use their decks in different ways, in different places, attached to different devices. We hope this information, being easily accessible, lets everyone find the games that'll work best for them. No matter the rating, you'll always have the option to run whatever you want on Steam Deck. After all, it's your deck.
Okay, so I had to kind of make a little bit different there because I want to show that the Steam Deck's a great device, but it's not a Windows device. So they make it very clear that you won't be able to run every single game because it's running Linux. But they've worked on the Proton compatibility layer. They call it Proton. And it's actually, this is again out of date because this morning they just crossed the 14,000 Windows games mark. I saw that this morning. I didn't update the slides. Like, this tech is moving so fast. But this is Valve. They came out 2022 and they took the world by storm. This is what kind of set off. There were other people in this space, but this is kind of like what set this off. This is like the moment Avatar when the Fire Nation attacked. That's Valve with the Steam Deck, because this kind of set everybody off to the races. You'll notice the release date of this one February before all the other ones. So they kind of really kicked things off in the space. Their screens stats 7 to 7.4 inches. They've got different models. OLED model versus the LCD. They're both great models. In fact, again, on my news feed, I saw again just this morning, GameStop selling them refurbished. So something to consider. They have a great deal on them. I think it's down to $278 for a refurbished device. Great deal. Lots of different tiers. Very, very repairable. A lot of people say get the cheapest one and then pop it open. Put your own bigger SD. You can put an SD card in there. Put your bigger hard drive in there. So again, lots of different price points, very repairable. Again, it runs on Linux, but oh, you will notice the screen resolution is a little bit lower than the others. So it's not a 1080p or 1440p screen, but it still looks good because it's a 7-inch screen. So you got to keep that in mind. Yeah, you don't have as many pixels, but it's only 7 inches. So something to keep in mind. It's a great device. If you don't know which one to kind of go for, I would say you don't feel like doing research, I say just go for this one. You can use a dock like that. That's a $30 dock. That's actually one I have. Again, budget guy. $30 dock. Get on Amazon. You can plug it into a monitor. You saw that that screenshot. The guy had his monitor. You can do your schoolwork on this. Your monitor. You can program on it. Do whatever you want to. Because it has a full desktop mode. So great device. And again, set everything kind of going in this space. Last year when I did this presentation, I had these guys had their own kind of dedicated slides and videos, but we don't have time for that this year. They haven't been like left behind, but in some ways they kind of have. They're still innovating, still doing a lot, but out of the box, some of the others, I'd recommend one of those other 4 out of the box instead of these. This is the Aya Neo and the One X player. They're still great devices, though, especially buying them used because they still have a high demand for them. My brother sold his One X player when he bought the when he got the Steam Deck, but they're still good devices. Aya Neo, I think they must release a new device every Tuesday because last year in 2023 alone, they released get my list here. This is the Pocket Air. This is 2023 only. I'm not talking about 2022 or 2024. Pocket Air, the Aya Neo Kun, Aya Neo Air 1S, the 2S, and the Geek 1S. So many devices are releasing, which is great because you have a lot of choices, but in some ways, there can be too many choices. So check these guys out if you're interested in them. They're doing different things. Like this One X player is doing a portable GPU dealio, so that's kind of neat. They're kind of getting in that space. If you do get one of these, though, I'd recommend uninstalling Windows and putting your own copy of Windows on there, just for security reasons and just for better compatibility. So something to think about. Again, a little bit more technical, but there's still good devices still out there. So Good on time. So new for 2024, kind of added this cloud gaming pillar. There are 4 different cloud gaming providers, and I've got videos for all 4, but unfortunately no time for all 4. So I'm going to use the Luna one because I think the Luna one kind of shows off kind of what cloud gaming is in a nutshell, and we'll go over here in the next slide as well. But let's talk about Amazon Luna and the cloud gaming, what I call the cloud gaming pillar.
Have it right in my pocket or on a Fire Stick ready to go.
So I could literally plug this into any TV anywhere I go.
Just hook it up. Oh, what?
And there it is.
So that's just one example. Like I said, I had others, but had to leave them on the cutting room floor. But in a nutshell, cloud gaming is streaming from the cloud. The cloud is basically a fancy name for someone else's computer. So you're streaming from someone else's computer. And the nice part is that, like they said, you don't have to worry about downloads, and your local hardware doesn't matter. I've got a non-gaming laptop that's like $100. Can't play any games on its own, but you can do cloud streaming with it. There are different options: Luna, Xbox Game Pass, GeForce Now, PlayStation Now. They all have different pros and cons. The easiest one to get into would be Luna. If anybody here is an Amazon Prime member, you already have access to Luna. They have a rotation of free games every month. They swap out. Just go to Prime Gaming, and you plug in your Xbox controller or PlayStation 4 controller, and you're off to the races. So you can just play that, or you can pay, of course, to get access to more games. But just for dipping your toes into it, to check it out, Luna is the easiest one. You don't need that controller. They want to sell you the controller, but you don't need it. You can use any Xbox controller or PlayStation controller, just plug it in your computer. And the other options are similar. They have different price points, different things unique about them. Cloud Gaming Pros, like I said, you already probably own a device you can play. If you don't have a computer, use your phone. You can use your phone with a one of those joystick controllers, or you can even sync up your phone with Bluetooth to a controller and play that way. No downloads, and like I said, no system requirements. So it's a great way to kind of get started into PC gaming. It's not my preferred method, but I definitely wanted to sort of show it and give it the respect it deserves, because it has come a long way. The cons, lag. Like that cat walking in place. Anybody ever lag out in a game and everybody starts kind of walking in place? You're like, oh no, I'm about to get disconnected. Someone's on the internet, they're lagging me out. Normally, if you're playing a PC game, that only matters for multiplayer games. Single player, you're not going to lag. It doesn't matter because it's on your computer. But with the cloud game, remember, you're streaming it from someone else's computer. You're like watching their screen. Like you're controlling it, but you're watching it. So if someone in your house maybe started streaming their favorite 4K series on Netflix, and all of a sudden you're like, oh no, you're lagging me out. So it's something to keep in mind. Your internet connection definitely matters a lot more with this, because with regular PC gaming, you're downloading it and then you're done with the internet. With this one, you have to constantly use the internet. So you want to make sure you have a probably high-powered cable or fiber connection. You can test it. Again, like I said, Amazon Luna is a great way to test it, to see. That's what I use to test it. I'm on we're on the Starlink satellite, and we were able to play Luna just fine. Surprisingly, nobody else on the connection now, of course, but so that's different. So like I said, definitely keep in mind your internet connection. Ownership, you don't really own anything. Possession is 9/10 of the law, right? Well, with cloud gaming, you don't own anything, because it's just you're kind of, again, streaming someone else's computer, and they rotate the games out like they do, then you can't play those games anymore. You get advance notice, just like Netflix. You get advance notice, like, oh no, end of the month, this game's gonna rotate it out. Or in Stadia's case, they completely shut down. Everybody lost everything. They did refund, but you lost that experience. You know, so it's something to keep in mind. And of course, paying monthly fees, but it's a great way to kind of dip your toes into PC gaming. So I really wanted to kind of have it here and talk about it. All right, there is a Logitech G Cloud. Like I said, we're running a little short on time, so I don't have time to go into this. But it's a little device. You don't need this. It's a little bit high price, but it's kind of like the cloud answers to like the Steam Deck. Didn't review so hotly because of the high price, but stuff like that is out there. But again, you can just use your phone or anything like that if you wanted to. All right, so where to buy stores at? So last year when I did this, I kind of made this panel the big three game stores: Steam, GOG, and Epic. And that's Deku there. That's your wallet. Deku's a wallet because it's about to get beat up by the big three. And now I'm adding Game Pass to the mix because I think Game Pass is definitely uh, breaking inroads on there. He's struggling. Bakugo's struggling right now, but it's definitely making inroads to being one of what I call the big three for PC gaming. We got videos for all of these, but again, time check. I'm gonna have to skip a couple of them, but I will talk about all of them. There are lots of places to get PC games from. We're gonna talk more about this in the final two slides. Skip this one. Steam. Steam is definitely the biggest PC gaming store, and it's gonna be the best experience. You have a Steam Deck, you definitely want to have a Steam account and load it up with all the games in there. You've got easy access to mods. Valve made mods very easy with Steam Deck because you can just go, you can download directly and not have to mess with files, stuff like that. So they definitely made it, and they run great sales. So that's definitely one. And like I said, the nice part of PC gaming, you can have all four of these installed on your computer at one time. Use different games with different ones and stuff like that. You don't have to just lock in with only one and only one. This is GOG. My personal favorite, GOG. Because they are big in like offline games. You can download the game. You don't have to have an internet connection. A lot of the other ones you have to be online. Not all the time, but you might have to be online some of the time. So GOG.com is another great option. You can download stuff with just a web browser. You don't have to install software. A lot of them have to install software to download. Not with this. You can use a web browser to download. So public library, even your phone, you can download, then put on your computer. This one, I like the video for Epic, so we have a little bit of time, so I'll show this video, and then we'll talk about Epic and Game Pass. And so let's check this one out. Cut it here actually, just for sake of time. So Epic Games, what's neat about them is that they give away one free game every week, and during the Christmas month, December, they'll give away one free game every day. So if you do nothing else after this panel, go on your phone. You don't need a computer. You can go on your phone, sign up for an Epic Games account, and then add games to your account one every week. And then by the time you get a gaming PC, you'll have a whole account full of free games. And I'm not talking these are some of the free games they're giving away. You might recognize some of them: Batman, Grand Theft Auto, Control. Yep, Transistor, exactly. High quality free games they've been giving away over the past year, and they'll repeat them, so you have a chance to get them again. So definitely check that out. You can get a lot of free games, get your collection started. Um, Game Pass? We got time to show the Game Pass video. Game Pass video is short. We got time for it. Give them the video.
The best discoveries are the ones you really feel. The thrill of exploring new worlds. The rush of victory. But there's still so much more to discover.
Let the story start. I am ready for a new world, ready for a new world. Futures in the stars. I am ready for a new world, ready for a new world.
Get ready. Let's play.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Every choice you make is a chance to feel something new. Good luck. Have fun.
All right, so Game Pass is pretty cool. They got their cloud streaming option and their desktop option. They're like more like Netflix in that you can pay a monthly fee and kind of like rent. You download them and rent them, some play them. Those games that you saw, they're not exclusive to Game Pass. That's a nice word PC game. There's not a lot of exclusivity. You can get a lot of those games on game that you saw in that Game Pass video on Steam or GOG or Epic. So there's a lot of interchangeability between these. The last thing I wanted to show is you've got some other game stores and where to get good games cheap, safe games of course, cheap. So is there any deal is a great aggregator. We'll flip over here. Yep, still sharing. Is there any deal? They've got you can log in and track it. And they'll send you emails like when your game that you wanted comes up. So they'll show you, oh, these are some of the hottest deals right now, and you can look for your game and see when it's been on sale. Fanatical is really cool. They've got these great, amazing bundles. I think a lot of the guys and guys here were like the anime bundle, build your own bento bundle. These are anime-focused games like Melty Blood. They made like Melty Blood here, stuff like that. Look at that, 10 games at 15 bucks. Really can't beat that. Great for bundles. Humble Bundle's another good site for bundles. They've got they don't have as many as Fanatical, but the nice part of this is that they support charity. Their bundles all support charities. Look at this bundle here. It supports the National Women's Law Center. So when you donate, like when you buy a game, $10, then you can like adjust how much you want to donate to what place. So it's really neat because their thing was all about charity. So it's really cool. And then this is the free game for this week, Astro Duel from Epic. Just to show you that everything is free. It resets every Thursday. So something to keep in mind if you're doing Epic. So, and I have a little bit of time. I want to take some questions and also want to have a giveaway. Everybody can grab one of these. It's a game, comes with a Steam code that's behind this part. So you'll download the Steam client, pop in your code, and you have access to a game. Full free game. Everybody grab one. These are M-rated games up here, so you have to be 18 or older, I think. But everything else is all ages. So come up here, you can grab one. It's got a QR code if you want to scan and take a quick look at like the game, like what it's about. But my brother and I made these to try to show you at a glance what it's about. A lot of them are older games, so you don't have to worry about like system requirements. So yeah, definitely grab whichever one you like. And while you're doing that, I will happily field questions for you all as I'm tearing down. Thanks again for everybody on the live stream. Really appreciate everybody showing up. Thank you all for showing up here in person. Really appreciate you all. Grab a game and throw your questions at me. Catching them all. Any questions?